Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Common American YouTube channel. So, this channel was, for the longest time, kind of in limbo, and still is. It was initially started as sort of a political commentary, podcast sort of thing. By the way, forgive the loudness. It's a windy day here in Texas, so there's a lot of road noise. But I've decided sort of what the Common American YouTube channel and Facebook page is going to be moving forward. What's getting really popular is just daily life vlogs. It's not going to be just that. I'm going to have shows. It's going to be this. So one of the series I've been doing on my other channel, just my regular YouTube channel, which nobody watches, but hey, that's okay, is Bailey's Last Mile. It's where I pick a topic, either my last 10-15 miles of my drive home from work, or the last 10-15 miles of my drive to work, where I turn on the camera. Now normally I won't be touching the camera while driving. I'll try to find a place to stop before I turn it on. And I record myself sort of talking about whatever subject is on my mind at the moment. So a little bit of a daily vlog. It might be politics, it might be technology. And it's fairly infrequent. It's just whenever I get the inkling. But I'm also going to do sort of some techie shows, some just, good old, this is the daily life of an American doing American things. This is me. I'm a technology guy. I work in the technology sector. I'm a country boy. Just kind of the stuff that I like. Those are the channels that seem to do best. A little bit of technology, maybe a little bit of politics, maybe a little bit of religion, who knows. But no hate, no anger, still the anti-troll. Which, if you go back to my old stuff, that was, troll me, I troll you back. And I still want to do, one thing I still really, really want to do is try to have real discussions with real people about real things. Without getting angry, without getting frustrated, without screaming, without yelling. Politics has gotten so contentious. I want to be able to talk about that stuff, but I'm going to do it somewhat infrequently because, to be honest, it's hard to have a political opinion without offending somebody, without angering someone. And I am a borderline conservative moderate. When I say borderline conservative, I believe strongly a lot of conservative financial values and conservative family values, but I don't believe in forcing them on other people, which is one of the things that the conservative, hardcore conservatives are like, this is how you should live your life, because if you don't live it this way, you're going to hell. And if you don't believe in God, you should listen to God and everything God tells you. If you don't do that, then you're just, on the path to damnation. It's not something I want. It's not a road I want to go down. It's the one aspect of being a hardcore conservative. It's not the one aspect. It's one of several as of late. But it is one of the aspects of the Conservative Party, the Republican Party, that has left me. It's left me in the dust. I don't want to point fingers at people. I don't believe people with liberal politics are evil people. I don't believe they're libtards, just the same as I'm not racist or fascist or whatever because I happen to have conservative values. I can allow you to be who you are and disagree with what you say at the same time. So, a little bit of politics. But, as I'm doing right now. One of the things I've got to stop doing is doing that when I'm talking on camera. I touch my face. I noticed that in my old videos. It's like when I'm thinking about something, I'm self-conscious about my mouth because I have bad teeth. So if I think that there's any chance that you're going to see my teeth, I'll do this thing, which covers my mouth, and you can't hear what I say. Anyway, I thought I'd do a quick video kind of telling you that, well, and the other thing that has happened here is for a while, I was having technological difficulties, to say the least. For a long while. I had a computer that was sort of, not even sort of, it was janky. It was a computer, but loosely turned. It acted up a lot. It was overheating. It was great. It was out of date. It was an old AMD FX 4300 versus 3400. Old AMD FX processor with like 8 gigs of RAM and the absolute cheapest graphics card I could find. Like a $10 graphics card from Goodwill kind of thing. I now have, well, not top of the line, I have a 6-core Intel Core i5 8400, turbos up to 4 gigahertz, with a GTX 770 and 12 gigs of DDR4. This is not a gaming powerhouse, it's not even a workstation powerhouse, but it is leaps and bounds more capable than the machine that I have been using up until now, and it's stable. So, of course I'm taxing it because I'm also running a Plex server on it, because I'm a geek. So, and those are some of the other things I'm going to be doing. So I'll be talking about my computer, how I built it, I'll be showing pictures of it. I'm going to be working on, selling some things on eBay here and there. I'm going to try to do some reviews of some of the things that I've purchased. And one of the things I want to do is tech on a budget. The common American, the average American, can't go buy a GTX 1080 Ti. They can't go buy, what's the new one? The RTX 2080. I mean, these are $1,000 graphics cards. I can't afford that. On my best day, I can't afford that. Now, the GTX 2060, on the other hand, that's a thought. That's a possibility here. Because that's a really good graphics card, a shit ton cheaper than anything else that has come out of that. It's not ATI. I think is, who owns ATI or GTX? ATI. I think it's just ATI, but it's one of the cheapest things that's come out of ATI in a long ass time. It's only $300 and something, and once it's been out for a while, there'll be some used ones on the market. So I am hoping to upgrade to that and do reviews and show people how I'm able to put together a decent computer that can game, that can do the things I want it to on a budget. Because I'm that guy. I am, I make less than $50,000, well, right at about $50,000 a year, which in today's day and age is really not that much. And that's my wife doesn't work, so that's what we make, roughly $50K a year. And getting by and doing the things that I want, having the hobbies that I want to have, and having the fun that I'd like to have, all of that plays into, working on a budget. Being the common American. I like to fish, which I haven't been doing in a long time. So there'll be some fishing. There'll be some firearms stuff because I'm into guns. So it'll be combinations of all the things that I like to do. There are gun channels on YouTube. There are tech channels on YouTube. There are politics channels on YouTube. There are vlogs on YouTube. There's really not a channel that kind of just does all of that. And maybe it's not niche enough to attract everybody. Because that's one of the things that these channels do, is that, Demolition Ranch attracts gun nuts because he's a gun nut. And he blows shit up and he shoots things. And it's fun and it's cool and it's funny. And, Linus Tech Tips. Technology, computers, buys the most expensive thing on the market, and builds the most, well, not even buys, he gets it for free most of the time, builds the absolute most insane, coolest computers you'll ever see in your life that nobody who actually watches his channel can afford. But it's cool, and it's niche. And, you know, those are some of the big channels out there. You know, you got your Casey Neistats and your, what's his name? I thought it was Cutie Pie for the longest time. PewDiePie. I'm like, why is this dude named Cutie Pie, and why would anybody watch him? I've tried to watch him. I wasn't interested. People are great. And maybe my channel will never take off. Maybe I'll never get views. Maybe I'll never become a YouTube star. But I want to put stuff on YouTube. I'm articulate. I am not attractive. Sorry. But I am, you know, kind of a, I think I'm a cool guy. Maybe I'm not. Probably not cool either. But I is who I wants to be, and I'm gonna be. And, you know, here I am. So this is my little vlog. I'm just, you know, I'm almost home, but you guys get to hang out and ride with me till I'm basically at my driveway. Probably the stop sign down the street from my driveway, so I can stop and touch the screen. So, but if anybody watches this video, which I doubt, if you happen to watch this video, if you have any interest in watching a channel that is all of those things, technology, fishing, hunting, camping, ranting, political, religious, whatever happens to come up, possibly doing some sort of regular podcast and intermingled in all that, maybe, you know, hit me up and tell me what you think. And I'm not an expert in any of this stuff. I'm probably more of an expert in technology than I am in anything else because it's my job. But I don't have the money to buy the shit that I want to buy to be really good at technology. That's the other thing. YouTube's going to demonetize me constantly because I say shit all the time. I need to probably not do that because YouTube demonetizes. Of course, now I'm not at a point to where monetization matters because whatever. I'll have to come up with things that, you know, at some point I'll have to do some theorizing on getting something to go viral, you know, blow up my truck or something, you know, man blows up truck filled with, you know, 22 shells or something, you know, or filled with shotgun shells. Now, I would have to have another vehicle. This is my only truck. But would you guys like to see that? Would you like to see me blow up my truck? I mean, you gotta buy me another truck. If you want me to do that, it means, you know, hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Common American.